Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Learn how to engage a woman. So check it out, right? Engaging. Engagement just means you can interact with a woman just on a normal basis, right? Like let me give an example, perfect example. I was at the gym with my sons the other week. They were working legs and stuff. And people who see me there with them, I got at least one person I know listen to me. Shout out, brother. Now, I'll say brother B. I don't know if you want your whole name on here. True alpha showpiece type of dude. He know what gym I'm talking about, right? And I'm over in like the ab section with my sons, putting them through the final. Like it was leg day, but what I do when I finish with them, they do abs last. So there was a young lady, and she was on one of the pieces of equipment, and it was the leg raise thing. But it was also a pull up type of bar with it, right? So she was hanging from the pull up bar, and she was doing leg raises. And I was actually impressed because that's a lot of strength right there. That's a lot of strength, and it's very rare. I've seen women do it, but she was doing it perfectly. So she right there, when she finished, I said, "Oh, that was impressive. Did you used to be a gymnast?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did." Because it was very strong, and we talked blase for a few minutes. Well, maybe a minute. It was just real quick, but she was smiling and everything, and I told her have a nice day. Saw her again on the way out, have a nice day. I left it at that. But that was just simple engagement, right? I ain't try to get a phone number, a name, anything, right? Might not never see her again, wouldn't matter, right? But it was just simple engagement. See, one thing I'm seeing with a lot of men, and I'm really getting from a lot of men just don't know how to engage a woman, just period. Now, we ain't even talking about romantic or trying to get sex or trying to meet them or anything. Just period. Just engage. Just interact. Like if I can there's a lot of guys out here, if you put them in a room with a woman and just say, look, man, just have a regular conversation, they couldn't do it. I mean, I get guys, which it saddens me, because guys will ask me, well, what do I say? What do I do? And they know, I always say, just talk. In fact, that's why I said, and this is some free stuff I give away. I said, look, every day say hi to 3 women, just to get you over that hump. Now I understand. You know what? Theoretically, I understand it. Theoretically, I understand that being able to interact. Guys are shy. They might have a more introverted personality and all of that. Theoretically, I understand. Personally, I don't understand. I could always talk to women. And I'm saying just talk. I ain't saying trying to get with them, trying to run some game on them, or, trying to get their phone number or get them romantically. I'm just ordinary conversation where you can just walk up to, you could be any place, anytime, and just have just a regular conversation with women. And I'll tell you what, a lot of guys can get some play that way. In fact, I'm going to tell you what, on the previous podcast, I talked about a vibe. A vibe I definitely give, I'll say I definitely give out. I regularly have women just throughout the day just talking with me. Like, and it's funny, let me just go on a tangent, because every now and then you get some detractors say, hey, Rom, you don't know what's going on out here. And I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't sit in the house. On a typical day, I might be at 2 gyms, visited maybe at least 2 grocery stores. That's a minimum. That is a minimum on a regular day for me. And then we ain't talking about all the other places. Like, my face is well known in the area I live in. My face is well known. I get a lot of people I just talk to just being out. So I see a lot. But all it is just engagement. And I even look like that. I just look like I give off a vibe. Like if a woman say, start having a regular conversation with me, I can handle it because I do it on a normal basis. And see, guys got to learn to do that. But here's the problem. Too many men thinking too much. They out and about, and they might see a woman. First of all, many might see a woman. It's like, oh, she fine or whatever, but then think, oh, well, she wouldn't talk to me. I don't have a sharp jawline, or she might be, or she'll reject, or she wants some other guy. It could be a thousand things. They just don't want to deal with the woman, right? So they don't engage. Or if they just happen to be in that position where a woman just casually talk with them, it ain't always. I'm gonna tell you what. It ain't always a woman trying to get something. Sometimes it might be what's going on. Could be the position. Could be she interested. Could be just the circumstances. And contrary to popular belief, there are some women who just talkative, right? But whatever the case, you still have to engage her. You know, because that's the thing. That's the thing. So what a man has to do is really learn how to engage. Like I said, I always tell men 3 times say hi to 3 women a day. And then once you do that, then you take it to another level. Now I'm gonna tell you what. I remember I told a man one time like 50. I gave him 50. And he didn't get the point of it. He said, well, okay, I said something to 50 women. Now what? I was like, damn, dude. What the whole point of like the 3, or if you want to do 50, whatever, is to get to the point you're comfortable simply talking to a woman. There's a lot of times you can book a woman. Well, that's some old DC thing, booking a woman, get her phone number, just from a simple conversation. Just from a simple conversation. Like a woman, you might be someplace and happen to engage in a conversation. It's so intriguing to her that she wants more from you. Understand, women, yes, they get turned on visually. Let's not take that away, but they also get turned on through their ears. They get turned on by who they communicate with because, they get turned on by a man's vibe. But the thing is, they get turned on because they feel good with that communication. Remember, women love to communicate. They love to talk, right? That's part of the engagement. If you that type who can really talk to a woman, boom. And it's really not hard anyway. A lot of times, all you have to do is get them talking. And then actually, I saw a Chris Rock skit about this, or, he was talking about this in a show. He said, look, just let them talk. Or you had to be like, wow, yeah. And I've said that before. In fact, a lot of times engaging a woman is simply just knowing how to listen. Seriously. I wish like when I'm going through, like I had mentioned, going to gyms, a couple gyms, going to different grocery stores. And, I know people in the women that work in the malls, local malls, department stores and stuff. A lot of times they just talking. I'm just like, oh, wow, okay. And they cool with it, but that's engaging too. And it's no magic words for it. It's no magic words at all. It's simply learning how to be in a woman's presence without having an agenda. That's all it is. Because when you have a specific agenda, that's when men tend to get nervous because, they think, oh, this woman is talking with me. Let me see what I can do to get her. Or is she all right? Or sometimes just talk. Just talk. Just engage. And see, even if the woman, if like you out in public and a woman is not that attractive talking with you, right? She might start a conversation. Just talk. You don't have to go out with her or anything. Necessary, tell the requisite lie if she try to take it further. Just be like, oh, I'm sorry, but my girlfriend wouldn't like it, But here's the thing. If you can engage a woman who's not that attractive to you, once you do that, then you can engage a woman who's very beautiful without being nervous around her. And that's the key to it. And that's the key so much because, see, with a lot of very beautiful women, they're not used to guys being cool around them. You learn how to engage a woman on any level, then you can be cool with the beautiful ones that you're trying to get with. All right? So learn how to engage a woman. Very key. So anyway, y'all, that's all I have for today. Peace and blessings.